Hello everyone. It's almost day 59 of 365. I cannot believe in just one more day it's gonna be day 60. It's gonna be 2 months. Technically, it's already 2 months because Feb is really short month. But if we count like 30 days, it's gonna be 2 months. Anyway, this video is not about that. I wanted to speak something which I wrote a vlog about. I have told my friends so many times, and in one of the vlog also I did mention, like at the end, that oh, this is a nice story that I'll tell in some other vlog. So the story is pretty much distributed in a couple of years. When I was kid, when I was teen, when I was adult, till today. I don't know what I'm today. It's post adult. I don't know. So, yeah, let's. And these are moments which are like a timestamp on my brain. Uh, I had like my last flatmate. She and I were talking about how does we remember a couple of things so good, even though they're like when we were 5 year old, 10 year old, whereas some of the things that has happened like 3 days back, we don't remember them. Why is that so? Why our brain selectively store memories and slowly fades them? I have this very bad habit of saying, unless you forget your old memories, how are you going to create new memories? Because they need to be stored in your small, tiny little brain. And obviously, it's a joke. So she just mentioned something which stayed with me for a very long time. She said, these things you remember because they are stamped on your brain like a timestamp. And I could not, I could not believe, like, I could not forget that thing itself. Um, and the reason also I mentioned this because these stories that I'm gonna tell are way far. Like when I was like 18-year-old, I was 15-year-old, I was 13, 12 years old, and I still very clearly remember it. So the one story that I remember is I have been always a healthy kid, and when I was 16 years old, or 15, 16 years old, I was way too fat. And I'm not defending that I'm unhealthy or I'm fat or whatever, but I believe in a fact that if someone cannot change something in next 5 minutes or next 10 minutes, it means you mentioning that thing isn't going to help. If there is a lipstick on my teeth, someone tells me I can fix it in 5 minutes, right? But if you come to me and tell me, oh, I'm so short, I cannot change that in 5 minutes. Oh, I'm so tall, I cannot change that in 5 minutes, right? And most of the time, remember, when you are trying to tell them something, they already know that you are jumping and pressing on that insecurity or making them feel belittle about it. And unfortunately, that's a kind of a blame that I put on female friendships, because when I was growing up, when I was born, in my colony, they were all boys of my age. There were very few girls who were of similar age or younger than me. And I used to play with the boys. So I kind of grew up with a boys mentality where I'll have to, like, if somebody hits me, I'm gonna hit back. I'm not gonna take that hit on me. So I was brought up in a very strong family in a way. And when I entered school, after, I remember, obviously till fifth standard, I crap, I do not remember much about it. There are still some stories, but anyway, so this was something I was like 15 or 13 years old, and I clearly remember the girls group who used to bully me because I'm fat, whereas half of them were already fat. And now that I think back, like, how can you bully me for something that you are already? You're Isn't it mean that you're bullying yourself? You're belittling yourself. I just cannot fathom the fact. And unfortunately, one of the girl I very badly remember now that she was kind of one of the top three till like 8th standard, and the moment ninth standard started, I kind of started studying like pretty bad, and I got into first three, and pretty much it was like I took the place. So that girl started bullying me so bad, and it was like, and I'm very sure that she won't even remember that she bullied me, by the way, because people who bully do not remember most of the times, whereas people who get bullied, they will always remember that you bullied them. So do not bully, okay? And some of you might say also like, oh, you're such a weak baby, cry baby. It's fine. I am a crybaby, let's say that, but you do not get a right to bully me, belittle me. It's up to me, not up to you, how I look, how I behave, how I dress, what are my morals, what are my principles. It's none of your business. So I remember, so that time, something happened and I was a little bit sick during that day, and I took a sick leave from school. And second day I went and she asked me like, oh, why were you not here yesterday? And I said I went to doctor because I was not feeling good, and doctor just told me that there is some sort of a deficiency in my body, and it's a very normal deficiency like a vitamin D, vitamin C, some sort of a vitamin deficiency was there, and due to which I could see on my face some like white little patches, and that wasn't very visible or something, but I just felt a little bit weak. So my parents decided that we should go to doctor, and eventually obviously I recovered from it. That girl had the audacity to straight up my face saying, oh, you also have deficiency, doesn't look like it. The gasp, oh my god. Just because I'm fat, I cannot be sick. What the And I don't want to say this, but when I look back now, that girl is nowhere, literally nowhere. Because if you're that clever, that wise, that whatever you can say that fits in educational criteria, I believe you should have done something, but I don't see you anywhere. And now the same girl or same group tries to be engaged in my life so much, and it's like, and I feel so good about it actually. Like, oh, you ruined my childhood, pretty much my school life. And now you want to come back in my life to see what's going on. But guess what? You will not have access. You will not have access to my life. What I'm doing, how I'm feeling. Obviously, you can look at the YouTube videos, you can look at my Instagram, look whatever, but you will not be able, like, you lost the privileges where we talk face to face. You lost the privileges where we see each other face to face. No, that is not going to happen. True friends do not belittle each other. It's as simple as that. Even if it's something bad, out of concern, you tell them. Okay, for a very healthy way, by the way, my current friend, so I try to eat healthy or try to gym. So she helps me. She does not say, oh, you're fat, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. She helps me actually, like, oh, you can eat this. This will help you keep you full, but the calories are less, the fat is less. And this kind of feedback is actually called like a healthy feedback, or you can say that positive criticism in a way. So if you give me something constructive feedback, constructive criticism, I'm all up for it. But if you think that bullying will help me to like in some sort of a negative confidence, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna just kick you out of my life right away, right there. Tada, bye bye, see you. So That one incident I really remember, and she tried to come back in my life so many times. I did not let her come in my life again, ever again. Then I remember another incident of a girl who was very thin, very good looking, dumb, pure dumb, by the way. But, and when I say dumb, she used to actually, she failed same grade 3 times, but have the audacity to say that I'm fat, I'm not like worthy of living. How can you say that to someone? I mean, how can you? How come your mouth allows something to say like that? You're telling another person that they are not worthy of living just because the way they look? What kind of psychopath are you? Like, you need mental help if you think that saying something like this is any healthy thing. Anyway, so these are the two stories that I just wanted to mention. There are 100 of them, uh, because till like 18 I never used to like give it back to people, because I don't know. I just don't know. I never gave them back. I kind of felt that my actions will speak louder than my words, and I kind of feel that they are speaking louder than words in a way. But yeah, I never gave them back. Post that, definitely, I do not take bullshit from anyone anymore. If you say something wrong, I will give it back to you in a healthy way, because I'm not just like you who will go down to your level and say shit. The video is for people who get bullied. I would definitely say stand up for yourself. If you think that you cannot stand up for yourself, ask for help. Ask for elderly help, ask for seniors, ask for juniors, ask for friends, ask for your parents, ask for your siblings, ask your friends, ask a stranger on the internet, ask government, ask police, ask law, ask doctors, ask psychiatrists, psychotherapists, whoever you can. The end goal is you should not be taking someone's bullying just because the way you look, just because the way you dress. No. As long as you're not harming someone else, I don't think that it's fine to get belittled by anyone in any form or any shape. And people who are watching this who bullied other people in their life, I hope you know that you did wrong, and to fix that, maybe you can go back and say sorry to them, or you can apologize, or at least the bare minimum is do not repeat the mistakes again with anyone ever. As simple as that. And with that, I hope you enjoyed day 59. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, and I will see you tomorrow.